Good morning, students. I hope you all are well at home. So, today we will discuss about our next part of the video, that is solving linear equation having the variable on both side. In the previous part of video, we had discussed about how to solve linear equation having one variable one side and a number on the other side. So today we will discuss about variable on both side, that is transposition method. So let's start how to solve the transposition methods. Firstly, we will discuss about some steps related to transposition method. So in the case where the equation consists of variable, term and numbers on the both side of equality, the method of solving involves transposition or shifting of variable terms on the one side and numerals on the other side. So let's start step 1. Identify the variable terms and the numerals. So here is a question: what are variables? I am already discussed about you what are variables. So today I am telling you again. That means variables like alphabetical number x, y, a, b, c, etc. These are variable. And what are numerals? That means counting numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, etc. These are the numerals. So step 2, simplify the left hand side and the right hand side. Here we have to solve the both the sides of the equation, left hand side as well as right hand side. So step 3, transpose a variable term to the left hand side and numeral to the right hand side. That means if we have to recollect the variables on one side and numerals on the one side. So next, fourth step, simplify the transposed left hand side and right hand side and reduce each side of to a single term. So step 5, divide both the sides by the coefficient of variable on the left hand side. So let's start example number first. Here solve 3x plus 6 upon 5 is equal to 6x plus 3 by 25 and check the solution. Firstly, what will we do? Firstly, we have to transpose the variables on one side and numerals to the other side. So let's start. Write 3x plus 6 upon 5 is equal to 6x plus 3 upon 25. So what will we do? That means transposing 6 to the left hand side, it is our left hand side and it is our right hand side. So transposing here 6x is a positive because here is a no sign, that means it is a positive number. So when we transpose it to the left hand side, it become a negative. Here 3 upon 25 write as it is, and 6 upon 5 is a positive here, and when we transport to the right hand side it become a negative. So now let's solve this equation. 3x minus 6x, here negative number is a greater than positive number, that means answer is minus 3x. So 3 upon 25 minus 6 upon 5. Firstly we have to I'll take the LCM of 25 and 5 because new denominators of both numbers are different. So when we take the LCM of 25 and 5, it is 25. So what will we do in the next step? Solving this number. Here 3 upon 25 write it as it is, and 6 upon 5. So which number we have to multiply denominator to get 5? That means 5, because 5 5s are 25 and 6 5s are 30. So 3 minus, put the value of 6, 30. So it is minus 27 upon 25. So now in the next step, what will we do? Here is a variable, here is a numeral in with variable. So that means separate the variable. So divide the number, which number? By minus 3, dividing both side by minus 3 because we have to find the value of x. When we divide both the sides by 3, so for here we cut the 3 with minus 3 with minus 3, and 27 upon 5 minus 27 upon 25 multiply. When we it is a why we write it multiply? Because when it is in this situation, we have to change the divide sign into multiply and reciprocal of this term, and reciprocal of minus 3 is equal to 1 upon minus 3. Cut the 3 with minus, and 3 9 3s are 27, so answer is 9 upon 25. So value of x is 9 upon 25. So next is check the solution. So how can we check? That means put the value of x on the left hand side as well as right hand side. If left hand side is equal to right hand side, then our answer is true. So let's check let's take the firstly left hand side, 3x plus 6 upon 5. Put the value of x, that is 9 upon 25 plus 6 upon 5. Here 27 upon 25 plus 6 upon 5. So when we take the LCM, it is 57 upon 25, and after solving the right hand side, 6x plus 3 upon 25, it is 57 upon 25. That means left hand side is equal to right hand side, so x is equal to 9 upon 25 is a solution of the given equation. So now let's take the another example related to this topic. So let's start our next question. Solve 0.25 into 4f minus 3 is equal to 0.05 into 10f minus 9. Firstly, we have to solve the left hand side, and then we have to solve the right hand side. So and after solving this, we have to check the solution. So how can we solve? Write 0.25 into 4f minus 3 is equal to 0.05 into 10f minus 9. So firstly, we have to multiply 0.25 with 4f, and then we have to multiply it with 3. So when we multiply 0.20, so write 0.25 multiply with 4f. Here is a negative sign, write negative. 0.25 multiply 3 is equal to 0.05. Firstly, we have to multiply it with 10f. Here is a also negative sign, write negative, and multiply 0.05 with 9. So in the next step, we have to write firstly remove the decimal. That means 25 upon 100. Why? Because here is a 2 decimal place. 25 upon 100 multiply 4f is equal to minus 0.25, again minus 25 upon 100 multiply 3 is equal to 5 upon 100 multiply 10f minus 5 upon 100 multiply by 9. So in the next step, we have multiply 25 when we 25 ones are 25 and 25 fours are 100. So cut the 4 with 4. Here is only 1 f left, minus. Again we have to 25 multiply 3. When we multiply 25 with 3, it is 75, and divided by 100, so it is 0.75 because we have 2 decimal place. Again now cut the 1 0 with 0, and answer is 0.5 f. Why we write 0.f? Because only 1 decimal place left. Minus 5 upon 100, so it is 9 5s are 45, and answer is 0.45. So now what will we do? Transposing variables to the one side and constants to the left side. 1f minus 0.5f, because it is a positive here, minus 0.45, here it is a negative, plus 0.75. So next term, when we subtract 1 minus 0.5, how can we subtract 1? Write 1.0 and 0.5. Here take 1 carry from this, and 10 minus 5, 5. 0.5 f. Here we have 0.75 and 0.45. Subtract 5 minus 5, 0, and 7 minus 4, 3. So answer is 0.30. So in the next step, what will we do? Dividing both side by 0.5, because we have to separate the variable. So when we divide both side by 0.5, 0.30 by 0.5, cut 0.5 with 0.5, and f is equal to, firstly we have to write it 30 upon 100 divided by 5 upon 10. In the next step we have to write 30 upon 100 as it is, and next step 10 multiply 5, 5 6 are 30. So answer is 0.6. So f is 0.6. So in this way we can find that the value of x. After finding the value of x, we have to put the value of f in left hand side as well as right hand side, so it become equal to each other. So in this way we can find the numbers. Moving to next question. 15x minus 4 minus 2 into x minus 9 plus 5 into x plus 6 is equal to 0. Firstly we have to open the brackets. After opening the brackets, we have to do separate the variables and constant term. That means shift the variables to the left hand side and constant term to the right hand side. So firstly solve this. So firstly 15 multiply with x, here is a negative sign, write negative. 15 multiply with 4 minus 2 multiply x minus 2 multiply 9. Why we write it in a bracket? Because here is another negative sign. That's why firstly we have to write it in a bracket. After solving the bracket, we have to open, because sign will also change. In the next step 5 multiply x plus 5 multiply 6. 15 multiply x, 15x minus 15 multiply 4, 60 minus 2 multiply x, 2x minus 9 2s are 18 plus 3x plus 30 is equal to 0. So open the bracket. Plus minus minus 2x minus minus plus 18 plus 3x plus 30 is equal to 0. In the next step what will we do? Separate the variables. That means place the variable in a left hand side and shift the transpose the constant term to the right hand side. Write 15x plus minus 2x plus 3x as it is, and shift it to the another side. Here it is a negative. When we shift to the another side, it become positive. Here it is a positive, it become negative, and also it become negative. So now solve 15 minus 2, 13x, 13 plus 3, 16x is equal to, firstly we have to 30 plus 18. When we add 30 plus 18, it become 48, and 60 minus 48, when we subtract 48 from 60, answer is 12. So x is equal to 12 upon 16. Sorry, by mistake I am writing here 3 because here is a 5. So write 5. So after then 15 plus 5x, it is 20. 20 minus 2, 18x. X is equal to 12 upon 18. Now both one's place number is 2 and 8. It is divisible by 2. That means 6 2s are 12 and 9 2s are 18. So again we have cutting it on the table of 3. Why we did not cut it on a table of 2? Because it is divisible by 2, but it is an odd number, and also if the ones place number is 0 2 4 8 and 6, then it is divisible by 2, but it is a 9, so that means it is not divisible by 2. So 3 2s are 6 and 3 3s are 9. So x is 2 by 3. So now we have to check that both the numbers are left hand side is equal to right hand side or not. So firstly we have write 18x is equal to 12. It is our left hand side, because after solving it become again this one. So it is right hand side. Right hand side as it is. 18 multiply 2 by 3. So 6 3s are 18, 6 plus 2, 6 multiplied 2 is equal to 12. That means left hand side is equal to right hand side. Why I am not putting the value of x in these terms? Because here we have constant and variable terms are equal, joining with each other. That's why when we solve it, the equation become 18x is equal to 12. So we have to put the value of x in 18 x, that means it is 12. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. Our answer is true. So moving to next question. So the next question is 2 by 3x plus 1 is equal to 3 by 4x plus 1. Firstly, write 2 by 3x plus 1 as it is and solve this equation. When we multiply 3 by 4 with x, it is 3 by 4x plus 3 by 4, because when we multiply it with 1, answer is same. So now in the next step, what will we do? We have to do transpose the variable to the left hand side and the numerals to the right hand side. 2 by 3x minus 3 by 4x, and write 3 by 4 as it is and shift the 1 to the left right hand side. It become negative. Firstly, we have to take the LCM of 4 and 3. So 3 ones are 3 and 4 ones are 4. So LCM is 3 multiply 4 is equal to 12. So 2 by 3 x multiply with 4, because 4 3s are 12, minus 3 by 4 multiply with 3. So 3 by 4 write as it is. Here LCM is 4, that means we have to multiply with 4. 4 2s are 8x upon 12 minus 3 3s are 9 upon 12. Here x 3 upon 4 minus 4 upon 4. 8x minus 9x by 12 is equal to 3 minus 4 by 4. So when we subtract 9 from 8, it is minus x upon 12. 4 upon minus 1 by 4. Cut the negative with negative sign. So in the next step, we have to do the cross multiplication. That means 4 multiply with x and 12 multiply with 1. 4x is equal to 12. Now we have to divide both the sides by 4, because we have to separate the variables. 4x by 4 and 12 by 4. Cut the 4 with 4 and 4 3s are 12. So value of x is equal to 3. In the next step, what will we do? Now we have to check that our solution is true or false. That means put the value of x in the left hand side as well as right hand side. Firstly, we have to write 2 by 3 x plus 1. That means put the value of x in left hand side, and value of x is equal to 3. Cut the 3 with 3. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Moving to right hand side, so it is 3 by 4x plus 3 by 4. So that means 3 by 4 multiply with 3 plus 3 by 4. 3 3s are 9 by 4 plus 3 upon 4. 9 plus 3 12 by 4. 4 3s are 12. So left hand side is equal to right hand side, because both the values of left hand side and right hand side is equal to 3. So in this way we can firstly solve the equation by using transposition method. How that means step 1, we have to write the left hand side is equal to right hand side. After solving the left hand side and right hand side, we have to transpose the variables on the left side and constant or numerals to the right hand side. After shifting these, we have to separate the variable and divided both the numbers by separating this number. So then we find the value of a variable, and after finding the value of variable, we have to put the value of variable into left hand side as well as right hand side. So in this, if the left hand side is equal to right hand side, so our solution is true. That means the solution of x is true for each. So in this way we can find the values of x by transposing method.